Welcome to Illo Talk. I am Cory Kerr, and this is Sticker Stint, stickers 22 and 23 of 30. And one of them's all right, and the other one, we'll call it practice, shall we? So I did 2 today to catch up. So I'm back, caught up since I missed Saturday. And you're going to see these side by side. So, yeah. So, this is the one that is good. In a minute, you'll see the sketch of the other one. But one of the things that I really liked about doing this one was kind of the offset colors and mixing those up and stuff. That was pretty fun. Anyway, I wanted to talk Marshall Lee, who's one of the 100s, one of the dudes I know from the 100 Days of Making Comics. And he does videos, and you should go check him out. He's doing 100 Days right now. But one of the things that he talked about got me thinking, underestimating things, like underestimating like how long something is going to take or how difficult something is going to be. And this particular challenge that I've given myself, this sticker stint, I massively underestimated the amount of work that it would be. Because I was thinking, I'll just do 30 days, right? 30 days. And I was thinking 30 days in a row. See, there's the other one on the left. Not good. Just look on the right. The right's fun. The left shouldn't be seen by people. But this is a challenge where I show people stuff. Even the ugly things. So, left ugly, right less ugly. Anyway, yeah. So I was thinking of how much I underestimated the amount of work of completing something every day would be. There are times when I'm putting in like an extra full work day after work to get some of these done. And so it's kind of crazy. Anyway, it got me thinking of like multitasking, which I find fairly difficult. It also got me thinking about doing things whenever you possibly can. So one of the reasons is that I've been carrying my sketchbook with me and my iPad Pro with me is that I'm able to do, 20 minutes or 15 minutes or half an hour, like kind of as I'm waiting for things or as I'm doing this or as I'm doing that, like as I go about my day. And then I can like finish it out at the end of the day with a good, 3 hour, 2.5 hour kind of push or whatever. Tonight's wasn't that bad. But anyway, the other thing that I've been noticing though is as frustrating as it is that I underestimated how difficult this particular challenge would be, I also think I've gotten significantly faster. I've had to solidify and trim down my process to the point where I'm not kind of noodling. Like I used to just noodle at the end of an illustration forever, or I just play with this or play with that. Like I've just, at least for the stickers, like I've got it down. Like when I do a sticker now, like I know exactly what steps I'm going to do, and the content can change, but the execution of that content, it happens in the same order, it happens with the same layers, it happens with the same thing, and I just go with it. And anyway, so that's been interesting. And also, I don't think I could have done this a year or two ago, because I've often said how slow I am at art in general, but I've gotten faster. I'm still like not like flying, but I've gotten significantly faster, or I wouldn't be able to handle this at all. So it's kind of cool. So I think this is one of those things where looking back, like comparing yesterday to today, there's not much progress, but looking back before I got started doing this, in December, compared to now, I'm definitely faster. Looking back a year ago, man, I am flying. And so that's that. The other thing, so there's some benefits or whatever. I'd recommend doing something where you do something every day. whatever that thing is. And I like the idea of completing something often. And so if you can't handle completing an illustration a day, which I can understand that, try to complete 2 a week or 3 a week or 1 every other day, or do the inks one day and colors the next day, or see if there's a way that you can complete a large number of them in a short period of time, because it's pretty awesome. I look at a lot of the work that I have done the latter half of last year, and I was doing a lot of hand inking, and it was really cool, and I liked it a lot. But also, it was I didn't have a lot to show for it. Pages were taking me a long time because I wasn't putting myself on a very rigid schedule. I was working on it, and I was always working on it, but I was also always playing video games for a couple hours a day and watching a little TV while I was doing it. So I'd do a couple lines and then look up and get distracted, and then do a couple lines, and I just got super slow. And so this idea of turning something around super fast and doing that every day for a month has done exactly what I hoped it would do. One of the reasons that I started this challenge was to kind of shake off the dust and get back into some good habits again, get back into some productive habits and set some rules. And I don't really like rules. I don't like rigidity, and I don't like planning. But at the same time, taking video games and TV off the table until I finish the day's work has been awesome. It's been great. And it's not like I'm like missing video games or whatever. I'm still having a good time. So, I don't know, it's good. It's good. I like it. So anyway, if you haven't done some kind of challenge, do Jake Parker's Draw 100 Somethings. Do Will Terry's Draw 50. Do Kevin Cross's 100 Days of Making Comics. Do the suggestion that Kevin Cross does of 100 days of anything, where you spend a minimum of 30 minutes every day working on anything. Do a sticker stint, where you choose to do a certain number of stickers in a short period of time, and you do that. You work on that, and you nail it every single time. Whatever it is. I said that I was going to do 30 stickers in 30 days. I missed Saturday, but I'm still going to hit 30 stickers in 30 days. And so I did actually work on the stickers on Saturday, so it's not like I missed a day. I just didn't complete one that day, and I had to kind of double up today to kind of get back on track. But I've got 7 left to go, and so I'm going to spend the rest of this evening planning out at least the next 3 or 4, because I want to finish strong rather than finish with, well, these are the ones I didn't do yet. So I'm going to come up with some ideas, and I'm going to kind of iron all that out. Anyway, I'm actually also thinking of transferring over. I've been with WordPress for my website for a very long time, and I'm paying for hosting, and I'm doing a bunch of stuff, and I've been doing some research. I'm kind of curious on what you guys think. I got some great suggestions from everybody. I've looked at Wix. I've looked at Squarespace. Weeble is a thing, I guess. And I'm really digging Squarespace. And actually, it would be roughly the same amount of money if I killed my hosting account and just switched over to one of those paid accounts to where I'm spending somewhere between $8 to $15 a month. And it's just way more solid than me hosting my own thing, and when something goes down, I just don't know what I'm doing. Like, if I was Michael Dambold, for example, who's a dude that I hang out with on Twitter sometimes, that guy's like a WordPress programmer. He knows what he's doing backwards and forwards, and he loves it. And I hate programming. I don't like programming. I don't like troubleshooting code. It's the worst. And so I've been very against these kind of monthly paid services where whatever, but like I'm starting to understand the benefit, having been hacked or trojaned or virused or whatever you want to call it Twice now that's taken down all of the sites on my shared server that I have with Bluehost in the last 3 months. It is so time consuming and so frustrating and so horrible that I think, you know what? I'm just going to go with one of these other ones, and then they'll just take care of it because it's on their servers and it's their service. And when I go to my hosting and they tell me, it's not us, we've done everything we can do, and it's not on our side. And I'm like, dude, I haven't touched my website in like months and nothing's changed. And so anyway, I'm thinking of switching services. But you will still, whether you're watching this video now and I'm on WordPress, or watching this video in the future and I'm on Squarespace or Wix or whatever new thing or whatever, you will still be able to go to corykerr.com and look at my work and see my portfolio. And I would absolutely love it. It would be fantastic if you guys went and commented on stuff that I post on Instagram and Twitter. Sorry, the cat's like batting at things around me. It's just cool. It's cool to interact with everybody. It's fun, and it's more. What do you say? More validating than I would like to admit when somebody leaves a comment and stuff. Likes are great. I appreciate those as well, but like comments or get to like interact and go back and forth and stuff just makes it feel like I'm not necessarily sitting alone in my studio all the time. That was a depressing end to that video. Anyway, I'm not sad. I just like comments. I feel like I just spent a really long time begging for comments. Don't comment if you don't want to. That's fine. I don't care. It's cool. You got to live your life. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Here's some matchbook stickers. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm out.